Damn, what a big old ass. What's the mathematics? What's the mathematics? Your mama, can a brother holler at you? Holler, holler, holler. Holler at you, holler, holler at you, holler at you, holler, 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 holler. Hey, can I holler? Can I holler at you? Can I holler at you, sister? Can I holler, 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 holler. Let me holler at you, let me holler at you, let me holler at you. Let me holler at you, let me holler at you, let me holler at you. Holler, 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 holler. Holler, 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 holler. I'm a hollering, bitch, don't you hear?
All right, what's going on there, everybody on YouTube land? We back at this thing again, man. Another free game show, man. I am the professor. You know, I go by Professor Joe Casey, a.k.a. Mr. Free Game, a.k.a. Hood Gamers. You understand? So, you know, before I start this thing off, I got to give a shout out to all the Patreons, everybody supporting the Cash App, everybody on the PayPal, man. You know, I just dropped some deep game yesterday on that Wingman shit, bro. It's like the way I laced it out, bro, it was crazy, bro. It was crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, you know, some people, you know me, man. When I do something, I fuck your head up with the game, bro. I fuck your head up with the logic. I fuck your head up with the explanation. So, you know, if you really looking for some real deep game, check out that Wingman shit on Patreon, man. That shit was deep, man. That shit was dope. I mean, I wish I could have shared the whole hour on YouTube, but you know I can't do that, man. But I'm telling you guys, man, join the Patreon, man. Every week it's an hour, the 2-hour programs. I put programs on the Patreon where I really lace the game out. It's worth the $10. I got to do the recap for all the people who pay $5. If you pay $5, I give you the recaps where I do a recap of the whole hour program. But you know, the hour long programs are for the $10 customers. So I mean, man, I'm telling you, man, $10, $2.50 a week is a great investment to put towards you growing in the game. It's a cheap investment, man. You know, that the shit I put on Patreon, I could have charged $20 for that shit, man. And easy, I got people who still pay $20. You know, I got some people who pay $40. I got some people who pay $50 just for the $10 content because they appreciate it so much. And you know, they get other perks. They get the ability to call. They get the ability to have unlimited emails and shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? Just for the $10 alone, man, some people just, you know, they give extra because they appreciate the amount of game that's getting dropped on Patreon. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, that's besides the point. What I want to talk to you guys about today is why cold approaching is beta, and you know why I would advise guys to wait on choosing signals. And you're not gonna get this from too many guys who dating coaches. But see, that's the thing about me, man. I'm not really a dating coach. You know what I'm saying? See, when you're a dating coach, you know, you get paid off people having dating problems. You know what I'm saying? You get paid off people not being able to get females, people being frustrated with the opposite sex. You get paid off of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get paid off of people not being able to get females. I feel like everybody should be able to get females. My goal is to help people once they already establish a connection with the females. So, you know, if you want to diminish a lot of the problems you have with getting females, you got to start with cold approaching. That's the number one thing that a lot of you guys that are causing a lot of you guys problems with these females that you deal with in the first place. You understand? And I'm gonna break this shit down like I keep telling y'all, man. Like when I say something, bro, you got to check the whole program, because once I finish saying what I'm saying, your whole head gonna be fucked up. You're gonna be like, damn, that's some deep ass game. I never even thought about that. And that's because y'all listening to people who don't really know the game. Y'all listening to people who giving y'all shit on the surface level. We don't do that at the Free Game Show. We don't do fan service at the Free Game Show. My goal is to be a relationship advisor and a life coach. That's why I don't mind giving y'all realistic dating advice. You understand? You see what I say when I say realistic? A lot of guys that come on here and try to tell y'all they talk to bitches like they movie stars and they this and that, and the bitch should be lucky to deal with dumb and all that shit. Why should a woman be lucky to deal with you unless you, what you bring to the game outside of just trying to fuck a bitch? You understand? What type of game you got? What type of acumen? What type of benefits you gonna give to a bitch outside of you just fucking a bitch? But you feel like a bitch should be lucky to deal with you when you chasing her down to try to get her some dick. You are chasing her down to try to get you. Y'all dudes are promoting chasing down bitches to give them dick, and then on the flip side saying that a bitch should be lucky to deal with you. See, I'm a Mac in the game, and even Macking don't work like that. Even pimping don't work like that. See, you got to have a realistic approach. When you guys approach the game with a fantasy on some fantasy shit, and you don't approach the game on some realistic shit, you cannot expect realistic results to happen for you, man. You guys have to have realistic approaches. And I know you guys saying that me saying don't code approaches is on some fantasy shit, but it's not. It's really not. And I'm gonna break it down why waiting on choosing signals is the best way to deal with females. Because a woman will send choosing signals. And I teach you guys how the average dudes can manufacture choosing signal on the Patreon, man. I literally go down that shit, man. I literally break that shit down, man, on the Patreon. You understand? It's very possible for you to get those choosing signals. And it's very easy for you to get them. You can get them effortlessly. But you need to wait for them. You need to have them before you strike. And I'm finna tell you guys why you need to have these choosing signals before you strike, so you don't come in the game looking like a beta. You understand? My number one issue is to solve you guys' dating problem. And the number one dating issue most guys have is the fact that they think cold approaching is alpha. That's y'all number one fucking problem. If you stop cold approaching, that would immediately improve your dating life with the females you actually are able to hook up with and lower your chance of complications. See, if you out here cold approaching, playing the numbers game, constantly getting rejected, constantly dealing with females who are wishy-washy, who got 1 foot in and 1 foot out and all that would have started to affect your game. That would have started to affect how you deal with females in relationships. It will start to affect how you, if you are constantly getting rejected and dealing with all these bullshit, you got to kiss, like how them females say, you got to kiss all those frogs before you find the prince. You see, if a woman kiss 100 frogs before she find that one prince, it's going to affect how she interacts with that one prince. If you get rejected by 100 bitches before you get that one chick who would have sent you choosing signals because she wanted you in the first place, those 100 rejections, those 100 bullshit that you went through with those females who really didn't want you is gonna fuck up your perception of how you're supposed to deal with a woman. It's gonna warp your subconscious. You guys do not understand that. You gotta understand the power of your subconscious. You gotta understand, you cannot just go off some bullshit philosophy that somebody tell you, man. You got to go off the concept of reality. You got to understand that you gotta protect your energy. You gotta protect your subconscious, man. You understand? You have to protect your pride. Anybody tell you to throw your ego to the side, that shit is not alpha. But they tell you, if you're not scared to throw your ego to the side, then now you scared of females and you ain't alpha because you out here pussy chasing and you ain't scared to let a bitch reject you and throw you through the ringer and waste your fucking time. You out here wasting all this energy pussy chasing instead of letting the pussy chase you. Pussy is too fast for you to catch it, bro. Only way you gonna ever catch pussy is if the pussy slow down and allow you to catch it. The pussy has to want to catch you. This is why you guys can't make it happen in the game. This is why you guys be listening to these motherfuckers for 10, 20 years and y'all still on dating. Ain't nobody on relationship management. You understand? I want you guys having a rotation of 4, 5 bitches and like, Professor, how do I manage this shit? Then come to me and I can teach you that. I can teach you management. But motherfuckers still trying to figure out how to talk to females. You understand? I'm gonna break this shit down for y'all, man. Real quick, like. Imagine everywhere a woman goes, and someone comes up to her trying to sell her a soda, even when she not thirsty. Everywhere she goes, somebody trying to sell her a soda. Now, imagine being that guy who's trying to sell this woman a soda, and everywhere she goes is other dudes just like you trying to sell her a soda, compared to being a store owner that when that woman is actually thirsty, she walks into the store and asks the store owner, what type of sodas do you guys sell? Which one would you rather be? You want to be the guy who on the street corner with a cooler trying to sell everybody fucking sodas, playing the numbers game, hoping somebody gonna have pity for you and buy one of your hot ass sodas out of that fake ass freezer. Or you want to be the guy with the establishment that when people actually want something, they come into your establishment and they ask you, what are you selling? They ask you, do you have any sodas? You understand? See, this is why I tell people you should only approach a woman with choosing, who give you choosing signals. Because when a woman wants to be approached, she will give you choosing signals. You know, guys think that they teach, hey man, who cares if the bitch want to be approached or not? Approach. Dude, this is how you avoid harassment. This is how you avoid all these street harassment shit. This is how you avoid all the other shit that come with you dudes annoying people. This is how you avoid getting publicly embarrassed. You understand? This is how you avoid a bitch telling you to get the fuck out her face. She don't feel like talking to nobody right now. This is how you avoid all that shit, man. Cause see, women are emotional creatures. I seen a lot of dudes go and cold approach a bitch, and I'm talking about get epic shutdowns, bro. I'm talking about shutdowns that made me feel bad for the nigga for even walking over there. Ain't no way in hell that's not gonna affect your subconscious, man. I don't give a damn what nobody say about, oh, I'm not scared of rejection and all that. You go into a bitch and you like this bitch, you dig hard for this bitch, and this bitch tell you to get your goofy ass the fuck out her face. She don't feel like being bothered. Why in the fuck is you messing with her? Why are you talking to her? She don't like you. All this shit, that is gonna affect your subconscious, bruh. You let that shit happen enough times, bruh. And then when you finally find a woman that's fucking with you, you understand? You got a bitter taste in the back of your mind from all the bullshit you had to go through to find this one chick. You like them females who had to kiss 100 frogs before they found that one prince. You understand? This is why you wait for choosing signals, bro. This is why you wait for choosing signals, bro. You understand? So you want to be the store owner who doesn't have to worry about rejection and harassment issues, because the store owner is positive that everybody who walks into his establishment is only there to purchase something. You wouldn't be in my store if you weren't here to purchase something. You wouldn't be over there sending me those choosing signals if you didn't want me to approach you. You understand? You wouldn't be going out your way to talk to me if you didn't want me to approach you. You won't be making this shit so easy, so effortless. You won't be putting yourself on the line. See, when a woman put her ego on the line, you got something. But see, you guys don't understand that. You guys don't see. Females understand who has the power when it comes to the initial sexual interaction. They understand it's them. They know the moment you walk your goofy ass over there, you coming over there in hopes that one day you're gonna be able to get some pussy. You understand? So my thing is, don't go over there unless you get flagged over there. Now, it's certain things you could do to make yourself seen. That's why I did a show called Manufacturing Choosing Signals, teaching guys how to make themselves seen, how to make themselves known. So to encourage and influence a woman to flag them over there. You know, you could do that to increase your opportunities and increase your chances of getting flagged over. But don't just be outright cold approaching bitches, man. That's beta, bro. That's pussy chasing. And if a woman do take you on with that, she's gonna take you on with the fact that you brought your goofy ass over there and approached her when she didn't have no interest in you. Trust me, dog. Females see everything, bro. Don't think that woman don't see you, bro. Females see everything in the room, bro. Females understand that observation is more than conversation. So when I say you manufacture choosing signals, you manufacture a different level of observation that she's gonna give you to let her know, okay, bam, you fuck with me, you fucking with a player now. So, you know, make it call before I get the fuck up out of here. Make it call. You know what I'm saying? I'm not approaching you because I'm scared of you. I'm not approaching you because I don't know if you want to be approached yet. So let me manufacture this choosing signals so it can make it easier for you to make your choice, so you can know that I'm available. See, sometimes females won't send no choosing signals if she don't know that you're available. So you manufacture that choosing signal to let her know that you're available, to let her know it's okay to send you a choosing signal for you to go over there and fuck with her. You understand? See, man, this is choosing signal one-on-one. This is why I recommend only dealing with females who send choosing signals. You don't want to be the guy on the street selling sodas, hoping someone will have pity on you and make a purchase while playing the numbers game like a beta. It's a waste of energy and that's counterproductive. It's like you the motherfucker on the street who the squeegee man, and the dude who getting the choosing signal, he the motherfucker who on the corner store that got the $5 car wash. So he ain't got to beg people to come get their car washed. He ain't got to beg people to squeegee their window. If you want your shit washed, here go the car wash. Drive your shit up there. Put $5 in the slot. Put $5. He ain't wasting time out there on the corner in the hot ass sun trying to squeegee people's window and asking them for $1. That's you when you out here just randomly cold approaching bitches. You understand? I'm gonna go deep into this shit on Patreon like I always do, but this is why I tell you guys, man, that cold approach shit is beta. That's something that dating coaches do because they know it's gonna fuck up y'all subconscious. It's gonna fuck up y'all it's gonna fuck up y'all ego. It's gonna fuck up y'all self-confidence, and it's gonna destroy your self-identity. Because when you cold approach, you put the power in somebody else's hands. You put the power in somebody else's hands, man. And sometimes it's better just not to have it if you got to go that low to try to make something happen, bro. If you don't got the game to try to understand how to manufacture this shit and how to keep this shit going on a steady basis, sometimes it's just better not to have it at all, bro. And that's the freest game I can give you. I'm the professor. I'll catch y'all on when I do the enhanced edition of this show on Patreon, where I break down and I give you guys another rundown on how to get these choosing signals. Because everybody, people love when you talk about choosing signals, and it's a million and one way to get them, man. It's a million and one way to get these shits, man. But, you got to put yourself in a position to where, everybody's on equal ground. You don't want to be dealing with people off of pity or people just saying, you know what, fuck it. I might as well just give them my number. I might as well talk to them. You don't want to be dealing with females from that standard, because you deal with enough of those females, it's going to fuck up your identity and it's going to fuck up your outlook on females. This is why you got so many MGTOW cats. This is why you got all these cats who hate bitches, because all they dealt with was females who didn't want them. When you deal with a woman who don't really want you, you're going to get burned. Because in her mind, she's not going to feel bad about it because she didn't want you in the first place. You brought your goofy ass over there and you cold approached her. So she like, fuck it, might as well. You understand? So with that being said, man, y'all be cool on your stool. Understand ain't nothing cooking with 2 peas in the pot and ain't cooking in the stove ain't hot. I fuck with y'all.